Hi folks, it's Moz again, and on the workbench I've just received this. It's the brand new starter set from Airfix, the 143 McLAREN 765 LT. So Airfix are investing heavily in their starter set range. Now, gone are the days of getting an old tool in, just adding a few paints and a brush and some glue and away you go, because it didn't give the best experience for somebody who's never built a scale model before. Hence why Airfix are investing in brand new tools, making the build simpler. So it's all about the paint and all about the build and all about, you know, putting on the decals. There's not much to do within these kits. The part count is small for a reason, but at 143 you do get a really good size model and you do have some pretty good detail with it. They've done quite a few already with the sports cars. Is it the Bugatti Chiron they've done, the Harrier I think it was. They've also got the E-Type Jag. They also have a Land Rover. So, you know, it's all good in the hood when it comes to starter sets. So let's have a quick look. The box art, again, you've got like this orange, sleeky looking model there, haven't you? This car looks the business. They have done a few McLarens in the starter set, in the quick build range. But now we're seeing them come through into the starter sets. And it's a great premise because some people may not think about building a warplane like a Spitfire or a jet like a Red Arrow. They like their cars, so this is a very clever tactic from Airfix to get people who are interested in cars to build scale models. Right, top of the box, you can see there you've got some interesting history of the vehicle, some information. It's a skill level 1 and it comes with 1 flying hour. So if you're part of the Airfix members club, you can use these tokens to get free kits. Edge of the box, you've got poly cement, 1 paintbrush for acrylic paints, and you've got the box art. Edge of the box here, you've just got some lingo basically telling you some warnings. Cartograph decals again, which is cool. And there it is, there's the code for it. It's A55006. And I will leave a link in the description box below and in the comments where you can buy this kit. Other side is the box art again. Back of the box, you've got the call out. So you've got the places where to paint and places where to put the decals. And just looking here, the 4 colors are 18, 19, 21, 33, and you'll get them in this kit. So you don't have to worry about buying paint. Official McLAREN product as well. So it's all legit, and fair play to Airfix for getting this out to market. But first, I need to ask a favour. If you like the content and enjoying what I'm putting out on this channel, would you help us by subscribing? And all you got to do is click subscribe, ring the bell, click all, and you'll never miss another video that I put out here on YouTube. And it really does help the channel if we get more subscribers. Right, side opening box. Open it up, and everything comes out. So you get some instructions. You also get their brilliant before you start sheet. There it is, before you start, just giving you some really handy tips on building a model. So you've got some decals here. Some of them are quite small. It looks like you've got the McLAREN emblem there, which I presume you put them on the wheels. We'll have a look in a bit in the instructions. You have the 765 LT, logo there. You got McLAREN written there, which I believe will go on the front on the bonnet, and looks like you've got like a bit of a display there for the center console. Looks like. So yeah, some nice crisp decals there, and they are small. So if you are building this kit, just be a bit more careful with them. That's all. So there's the decals. These are the parts and the sprues. Now, unfortunately, as it happens, 2 parts have come off the actual sprue tree, and that looks like the dashboard there, and you've got a wheel. So basically the wheels come off here, and I'm looking like the dashboard has come off here. So the dashboard looks like it's come off there, which is a shame, but it's only 2 pieces, so that's absolutely fine for me. It does happen when these parts come off, so it's not a biggie, but it would be nice to see them on the sprues. You have to work it out where they go. So there you go, there's the sprues. So frame A, there you go. There's the chassis there, some lovely detail on the chassis underneath. Turn it over, not much to see on the top because I think all the seats go in, so there's not lots of detail there needed anyway. But underneath here you can see some nice detail. You've got the wheels that are spoked, so you can spray them up as alloy. And then you've got the tyres, which they don't seem to have tread on, which is absolutely fine for me. But isn't it good that you can colour these or paint these in the alloy, then paint these black and then just stick them on top? And that's perfect, that is. That means you don't have to worry about masking up or, you know, trying to paint right up close to the edge. You know, these here are just simple, just, you know, colour them in and away you go. Or should I say paint them in. There you got some wheel arches there in the door. So you've got two doors there. You've got the front there, which I believe is the vent. You've got some detail on the disc brakes. Can you see that? You've got some little fine detail on the disc brakes, and then you've got the axle. The axles, I believe, when you put this together, you can let the wheels roll. You can, you know, there'll be rolling wheels, which is fine. I've seen that on some of the kits now where the wheels just turn. I think it was the E-Type Jag that they did that with. So yeah, brilliant. So there you go. This is frame B. So there's the two racing seats there. Look at that. They'll keep you. They'll hold you in position, won't they, as you go around? There you go. There's some more of the internals there of the car. Lovely little steering wheel there. Look at the size of it. It's just as big as your fingernail, basically. More disc brakes there with calipers, so you've got some detail there. And again, you put that up here, you get the spokes there for the alloy wheels. So you can just paint them all separate. Then it looks like you've got some, is that for the interior? Is that the interior doors? I believe so. We'll have a look in a minute on the instructions. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool for a kit. Again, there's the dashboard there. We'll turn them around. That looks like there's a dashboard for the steering wheel to go in. And let's get to the body. So this is the body here, one-piece body. I'm just going to put a piece in for the glass. But knowing Airfix, they've probably got an amazing way of the glass fitting. So it'll be a case of, I believe, looking at that little slot there, it'll be a case of just push it into the back, clicks into the front, and maybe just a tiny bit of cement just to keep the glass in position. But you can spray this up, no worries, you know. Looking at the box art, I believe you'll have to just colour these in black. Paint them in black, and the rest of it's all orange. But look at that colour orange for the plastic. It's pretty funky, actually. I quite like that. You know, in theory, you wouldn't even have to paint this if you don't want to. Looking at the colour, you can just paint it or just build it without the paint. So there are the parts for this kit. And there you are, 35 parts in this kit. So we need to get the glass out. Have a quick look at the glass. And there you are, there's the glass. Look at that. Very, very nice. Very clear. Does look good, doesn't it? Easy to do, and there you go. So you got your, you know, you've got your windscreen there, and then you've got your windows on the side. Easy, and it does look like it just clicks in, because you can see there. Can you see that? Looks like it's just like a push fit click. Excellent. Well done, Airfix. Nice design. Looks very simple. Very impressed so far. Right, now starter set instructions are the best instructions in any scale modelling manufacturer in the world. They're just brilliant, right? And I wish all instructions were like this. And there's a reason for it. It's because they're made simply for the beginner, okay? But even so, they're for the beginner, they're so in-depth, and I'll show you the reasons why. So here you go. You have your guide at the top there. So yellow for glue, do not glue, okay? Optional parts, paint colour, and it even colours the bristles with the colour of the paint. Part numbers A1 in a circle, and then ×2 is repeat, obviously. And then the red is the decal or the decal. Okay, so simple. Now, when you look at the instructions, you get the call out there of the sprue trees. There you go, and just a little diagram there on, you know, how to nip off the injection points. Okay. But here, it's showing you the sprue tree, and where it's dark is the pieces that you need. So A1 and A2, that's all you need. And where the yellow is where the glue goes, okay, or the cement. It's simple, and you can see there's the bristles there in black. So was it grey or black, 21? So there you go, and there's the two bits, and you put them together, and that's it. And then again, moving across, you see that you've got the piece there, A3. and there it goes there. And it's saying there no glue, so you don't glue this because the wheels are meant to turn. Again, you're going down to the instructions and showing you which pieces to take off. So A4 and A5 off the sprue, which is the brake disc and the calipers, and there it's saying use number 33 on the disc and number 19 on the calipers, and then you glue them there. So you don't actually glue them to the axle, you glue in these on the chassis piece. It's so simple, it's unreal. So yeah, there you go. So then you're moving on, putting the interior bits of the car in, turning over, then the bucket seats go in, which is pretty smart. Again, you know, showing you painting them 21 and 21. Then you've got the shells of the, you know, the interior shells of the door going in, and where to glue, little yellow lines for glue. Then you're moving on to the dashboard, and you've got a piece to go on the top there, and then there you go. There's the 8s there, which is in red, which means that's the decal. You put that in the central column there. Then you've got the steering wheel there going onto like the column there with the arms, the wiper arms and indicator arms. Then you're sticking all that together and then putting that into the middle of the car. Brilliant, fantastic. Next axle goes in, and then again the discs and the caliper are stuck together, stuck onto the side of the chassis, and then you put in the, I think these are air vents, a bit more glue on the edge here and on there, and that's where you put the doors on, and the rear arches go on. Then the glass goes on, and I believe that's part of the bumper. So that all goes on. A little bit of glue required, quite a big chunk in there where I said the little gap is, and along the edge of the frame, you know, on the roof. Then you've got the rear spoiler to go on with 2 drops of cement there, and then you've got the mirrors to go on as well. McLAREN, there you go, the McLAREN decal goes in number 1. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Then you paint the wheels up, paint the tyres up, glue them together, and you've got number 7 there, which is the McLAREN logo to go right there in the middle of the wheel. And then that's it. The kit's all built. And like I said, I wish these instructions were on every single kit because they're fantastic. And kudos to Airfix and the team to bring a kit to life through the simplicity of an instruction sheet like this. Fair play. Just a look at these paints again so I remember what the paints are. There's the poly cement. So you're getting the 19, which is your red, 18, which is your orange, your 21, and your 33. I know what you're asking, what's the paints like? Let's have a look, shall we? Right, 33 looks good to me. Looks good as well. 18, good. And 19, excellent. So there you go. Pretty good. I just want to check out 18 again. Yeah, just a little bit of water required. We need water anyway to paint these proper. And there you go. That's it. That's everything, I think. Oh, I forgot. And there's your brush. You get a little number 2 Humbrol brush. I would suggest using a wider brush if you can get a wider brush. I'm a huge fan of these Humbrol flat brushes. This is the 10mm one, because you know, the bigger the brush, the better the spread. Okay, so there you go. So if you can find yourself one of these, that'd be excellent. So there you are. That was an unboxing and a review of the brand new 1/43rd scale McLAREN 765 LT. 35 parts, molded crisply, easy to build, simple to follow with the instructions. You get paints with it, you get some cement, and you get a brush as well. Excellent. If you are going to buy this kit and build it, let me know in the comments, and let me know your thoughts on the starter sets in general. Just leave a comment down below and I always reply. Anyways, that's it. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all, and you'll be notified when I release a new video. Huge shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a member and receive some extra perks, just click join and select your channel membership that you wish. If you've not seen my previous video, click here. If you've not seen my other starter set reviews, click here.